Hey guys, welcome back to the blog. Today we're here to talk to you about how the Austin real estate market's completely turned around from a buyer's market into a seller's market. And I brought our buyer specialist, Ray Shapley, here to talk to us about how it relates to buyers in just in day-to-day transactions and as they're looking for homes. If you've been paying attention to the news or any real estate articles online, it's no surprise to you that the Austin real estate market is booming once again. In fact, Forbes magazine ranked us #1 in projected economic growth over the next 5 years. And just here in Texas, all top 4 big cities, Houston, Dallas, Austin, and San Antonio, all ranked within the top 10. So Texas is doing very well, and that means it is a seller's market here and especially in Austin. So Ray, talk to us about how the seller's market now affects buyers as they're going out and looking at homes.
Okay, well, Tim, right now there's 24% fewer homes on the market than there was this time last year. So inventory is down, and from a buyer's perspective, it means a couple things. So the first and probably most important thing is you've got to move quick. When you see a property you're interested in, there's probably going to be a lot of competition. 5-6 years ago in real estate, we were seeing multiple offer situations. I'm happy to say in Austin that's back. Nowhere else in the nation does that exist right now but in Austin. So prices are up. We've seen about a 9% increase in home price since this time last year. I don't think they're going to skyrocket, but with that being said, you really do have to be a fairly aggressive buyer now.
Well, tell us about some of our buyers. They've gone out, they've looked at homes, they've liked them, and what happens? You go back to the office to write an offer.
We go back, we put the offer in only to find out there may be 2 or 3 other offers on that home.
Right.
And we're now in a multiple offer situation, which means there's competition, and we need to come in with our highest and best offer.
Highest and best offer as a listing agent is something that we're constantly telling buyer agents when they come in and submit offers to us is, we've received multiple offers. By 5 p.m. today, please submit us your highest and best offer. It almost becomes like an auction effect. The inventory is so low, buyers have so few homes to choose from, that it's almost become an auction effect for the good deals, the good homes out there on the market. And so, a lot of buyers are getting their 4th or 5th best home, right?
Yep. I've had several buyers come in where, in the last 2 months where we've gone out, they've made offers on 3 or 4 homes before we actually get under contract, which is incredible if you look at what's going on nationally in Austin, in Austin, we're in a bit of a bubble here in terms of being protected from the fallout nationally.
Right. So what does this mean for our buyers now? If people are on the fence or if people are out there thinking about maybe going out and starting to look at homes, what does that mean for them here in the future if they're thinking about going out now versus next year or maybe just next month even?
Well, for buyers who know that they will be doing something soon, let's say, for example, their lease is up in the next 4 months or they're planning on doing something in that time frame, we should really get out and looking now. First, you've got to understand the market well enough and seen enough homes that you can actually just write up that offer when you see the right home come on. The way prices are rising, I would suggest doing it sooner than later.
And from a seller's point of view, what we know is if you're thinking about getting your home on the market, now is the time. Real estate is seasonal. We don't know if it's going to still be this way in October, November, December, January, February. We hope that the market continues to go up, but what we do know is it is a seller's real estate market, and you need to get your homes on the market today. So if you're thinking about buying a home, or if you're thinking about selling a home, or if you're on the verge, give us a call or shoot us an email. Ray and I would love to sit down and talk with you. All right? We really appreciate you guys watching the blog. Thanks so much.
Thanks.